Hi there, knife people. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Today I am going to talk about a problem that I discovered with this device. It's professional work sharp precision adjust, and about the fix that I found almost immediately thereafter. So stick around, it's going to be important. Before I start sharpening, this blade is completely non-magnetic, and this carbon steel clip does not stick to it at all. To illustrate, I picked Hogue Exploit OTF Auto. On the original precision adjust, the abrasive carrier has the plates glued to it. They're non-detachable. So to replace the plate, you need to replace this whole unit. On the new professional precision adjust, the plate carrier has magnets that hold these abrasive plates in place. That's actually a nice feature, except for one little detail. The magnet has a magnetic field around it. And you know what happens when metals pass through the magnetic field? They get magnetized. So here I am wrapping up the sharpening process with the ceramic plate. And the blade is out. Now see what happens. Why is it a bad thing without the front automatics? Like this Benchmade OM that I had to take apart and clean it when it was still basically brand new after the first sharpening. Not even a sharpening, just a correction to their edge. Reason is that magnetized blade collects all the shavings, and a lot of these shavings will end up accumulating somewhere in this blade. And when you go and do this, they get sucked in, and when you do that, they stay in there. Get enough dirt in there and the blade will not fully deploy. So what do? Do we use a superconductive super collider that you can get from Amazon for $7 to $10? No, this is junk. Useless piece of crap. Don't waste your money on it. It won't do anything for you. All right, superconductive super collider is not available. The degausser for $7 doesn't work. I cannot use explosives. What should I do?
Talking
Anybody?
about 2 feet of reinforced concrete.
Or what about a magnet?
What magnet? What about it?
Jesse, my man. And that was my favorite show. But before we use a magnet, we first need to find out what kind of polarity did the blade receive. And we do it like this. As you can see, the blade attracts the black or southern end of the arrow. That means it's negatively charged or has a northern polarity. I happen to have a couple inexpensive magnets that I got from Harbor Freight for like a couple bucks. And I put them together to increase the field, and then I determined their polarity using the same compass, and then I marked each side of the magnets north and south. And so because the blade has a northern polarity, I'm turning the magnet north face down and pass it a few times over the blade, and voila. Couple things to remember as you do this. So the blade polarizes the same way as the compass arrow. So if this tip is negatively charged or has northern polarity, then the back of the blade is going to be positive or have a southern polarity. So when you pass the magnet, first of all, you only need to do it from the middle, roughly the middle of the blade to the tip. Don't run it along the whole blade. You're going to be just playing reverse polarity with a knife. Secondly, if you don't want the magnet hit the blade as you're passing, hold the magnets in a gorilla grip and gently put your finger, not on the edge, put your finger on the blade and run it like this. So it gives you a nice offset distance to run your magnet. Here's the magnet marked, that's an S, and that's an N. And you can use that same magnet if you want to magnetize a screwdriver when you're disassembling a knife, for example, and then use the same magnet to demagnetize it. All you have to do is flip it over and pass it again. Okay, this was in no way a ding against Precision Adjust Professional. I don't mind at all that it has removable plates, and I don't mind this little magnet because now I know how to deal with it. In fact, you can get the same effect using sand belts with an aluminum oxide abrasive on your belt sander, and that has happened to me, especially with the fancier steels that have high content of chromium or vanadium, magnesium. So it happens and has happened to me. So the OTFs are not famous for their sliciness, so kudos go to the device that enables me to do this. Whoever designed this and people that manufacture it, thank you, and you have a new friend in Northern Virginia. Thanks for tuning in, and enjoy knifing and knife responsibly. Organic tea time on cutting board reviews. Stevia, anyone?